Want some money?
Hello and welcome to Jess Bet. I'm Jess. This is Jenny.
I'm Jenny.
All right, Jenny, we're back 2 weeks in a row. I'm very surprised. So thanks for showing up.
You're welcome.
Even though I had to bribe you with pizza.
You did.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, so last week, not our best week. We went 1-2-1. Really excited that we eked out the tie, the push. That was when the Ravens and the Bills played, and it looked like the Ravens were going to win by 1,000, and then they didn't.
They came back.
But I decided that if the games only played one half last week, if like something happened, they only got one half in, we would have went 3-1. So we should maybe think about taking first half spreads.
Should we just fade ourselves too? Because then we would have
or that
3-1 and
I'm not off to a good start.
0.
We would have went 3-1-1. No. Yeah.
Her notebook has a frowny face on it. It says last week frowny face. It's like TBT, just like 5th grade.
Oh, I can't lie to myself. I mean, it was an embarrassing week for us. All right. Couple of notes from last week. First of all, hate the Packers more than ever. They played the Patriots, who had their third string in eventually, and I was like, oh, they're going to win by 1,000. And then the line was 8 at the time, and I'm like, yeah, done. And then they barely won. So it's Aaron Rodgers and his stupid ear hair. Do you see when he wears his hat? He has like those weird
Yeah, it comes out like a walrus tooth out the reverse side of his head, and he's crusty and gross, and he has a bad attitude. And
I bet he doesn't shower. Like he lives in Green Bay. Like sucks to suck.
Yeah, and he just has an air about him that's like absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's very unlikable.
Mm-hmm.
His family even doesn't like him. So.
It's a shame because the coach remains to be cute.
Remains to be cute. All right, what else happened? It's week 5. I think I'm officially done watching the Bears this year. I was expecting to go to at least week 9 this year, but they're just who wants to watch a whole football game where all they do is kick field goals? Like, that's not really that entertaining to me.
Well, you could go my route and watch parts of it.
Yeah, I think I will. I'll fast forward. Maybe I'll DVR and just fast forward through it.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
The Lions score a lot of points, so just something to keep an eye on. They score and they give up quite a few too.
I think their coach is a crybaby though. Not about the game, but in general. I think he was perhaps crying at the end.
But you can't tell him that because he might he's intense. Do you watch Hard Knocks?
No, I forgot it was on.
Oh, he's very intense. So he's a football player. All the coaches are football players. Wouldn't mess with them. Oh. And then the Raiders finally got their first win. Against
Vegas, baby. Yeah, we told you he wanted to go home.
Yeah, Russell Wilson didn't want anything to do with Vegas, and you're right. So,
yep.
Congrats to our friends in Vegas. All right, this week, looking to redemption week, I guess, week 5. Starting off with Miami, they're playing at Jets. They're -3 over/unders, 45.5. So Miami, Tua, get well soon, bud. And then there's just no way the Jets can win 2 games in a row. They beat the Steelers. Mitchie got benched against the Jets last week. When you get benched, it's one thing. When you get benched against the Jets, it's a whole new low. So, and I should have, in our show prep, we actually did have a show prep today. Loosely. I should have looked up how many times the Jets have won 2 games in a row, because I bet it's not a ton. So I'm going all in on Miami, -3, Teddy Bridgewater. He's not terrible. There's worse backups in the league.
He has the name of an investment banker, not a...
Yeah, I would trust him with my money.
Yeah.
That's a good segue. Yes, we're trusting him with our money.
Okay.
Teddy Bridgewater, the investment banker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lions, we just talked about. They're playing at New England. New England almost beat Green Bay last week with their third-string quarterback. Mac Jones is questionable. He's practicing this week. Even if I don't really think that matters if they have him or not. It definitely does, but in the grand scheme of things, the Lions, they score a lot of points. I think that they'll cover +3.5. I don't know why. I just always get sucked into these Hard Knocks teams, and I find myself reminiscing about the days where we didn't have football and that's all I had. So I just go back to that. I root for them.
That's nice.
Thank you.
I'm with you. I'll go with the team because I don't want to see their coach upset like that again. He was very sad.
Yeah, he was. Great.
And it's supposed to be fun.
It is, like, football's supposed to be fun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Football is fun. So, he just gets a little intense, which I would too if I coached the Lions. All right, Bears at Vikings. Vikings are -7. Over-under's 44. The Bears, as we spoke about, they kick a lot of field goals, and that's pretty much all they did, even with their backup kicker. So that was at least one bright spot if you're looking for something positive. The Vikings tried to lose in London last week against the Saints. They really, really tried their hardest to lose and then just couldn't get it done, so they won the game.
Dude, that really threw me off when there was football on, like, in the morning time.
Oh, yeah, you don't like when football's not on just, Sundays.
I like it when it's supposed to be on. Like, I'm a creature of habit. I don't want that change in my life. And that felt wrong. That's probably why they lost.
Green Bay's playing in London this week.
Why do they only go to London? Why don't they go somewhere cool?
Actually, this is Green Bay's only. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Green Bay's first time playing in London.
Or like Mexico. Like let's have like tequila and stuff on the
that'd be fun. Like take a shot of Patron for every touchdown.
Right. I guess they have football. They don't care about this.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that how they call it?
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe they won't let Aaron Rodgers like in the country, and I don't know. The Packers will probably still win.
Keep it.
They're so annoying.
I don't know. They like even gave away Harry, so they're not gonna keep him.
That's true. So all the Vikings basically do, in my opinion, is just like score a touchdown, and they could probably beat the Bears. Kirk Cousins is quite terrible, and that's saying something. So,
can I share something that I learned the hard way the last few weeks? So, as a reminder, like when you bet and it says like a negative number, when that number is -7, like I thought I won multiple bets, but I actually tied, or it was called a wash or something. Pushed. I pushed. And like, so that was a little bit defeating because I don't win very often, and when you think you do, you know, and you don't, it's tough.
Who's texting you in the middle of Jess Bet?
My friend Alan. No, these people probably want me to quit too.
Can you go back to the show? Or?
Sorry.
Yeah, so good point, Jenny. 7 points is a push if they win by a touchdown. That's where the half points come in really handy. So if a game's like 3.5 and they win by only a field goal, which I think you got burned on by Green Bay.
I got burned on a field goal. I got burned on something else. I can't remember. It was like literally 3 in a row. And for someone that went 1-11, like I could have used a win. You're due.
That's all. Yeah. The time is now. The time is week 5. But redemption week.
Yeah, but I always win at Rivers Casino.
Until now.
Yeah, there. Until that comment.
All right, last game of the week, Sunday Night Football. We have Bengals at Ravens.
Where's Wood?
The Bills and the Ravens played last week. The Bills came all the way back, so the Ravens have to be upset. They lost at home, so they're playing again at home to the Bengals. Just a division game here, so it should be a pretty tight one. I mean, Joe Burrow, I don't know what outfit he's going to wear this week. He's looking good last week.
Oh my God. Anybody that wears a flower suit.
Flower suit.
Yeah. He's not losing. He walks in there looking like a winner.
So I think this is where we're going to differ this week. So Bengals +3 at Ravens, over under 48.5. I'm taking Ravens -3.
I don't vote against a sharp dressed man. And I know he's showing up, and I know he has Cartier sunglasses that are like sold out because he wears them. So
did you try to buy them?
No, I could never. I mean, like, they're so expensive. And like that to him is the $11 ones that I bought at Last Chance the other day. So like we're just on different pay scales.
Yeah.
But he is a winner. I don't care what anyone says about him. Love him.
All right. Well, that being said, I'm picking Lamar. He's fighting for his contract. Literally, himself is fighting for his own contract. He does not have an agent.
Is Lamar on the team or the coach?
Lamar Jackson is the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens.
All I'm gonna say,
he runs around the field a lot.
All I'm going to say is that Lamars don't fare well in sports. And if anybody gets that reference, you get it. Like, he'll be at the Bunny Ranch soon or wherever the other one ended up.
Oh, my God. I mean, good point. Fair point. I get it. But Ravens -3.
That's not it.
Those are all the games. So now it's time for our favorite segment of the week.
Tea time is, get ready for this, sports related. This one goes out to a couple that we've been watching closely, Giselle and Tom. They've been spotting out their wedding rings. There's rumors for a month. They've been looking for divorce lawyers. But I will say, not looking good. And they're both rich already, so like, good luck.
I would just I have a lot of questions about this whole thing. So he retires.
He loves football more than her. That's the only answer.
He retires and then he's like, what could have happened in what those 4 weeks where he's just like, nah, I'm good. I'm coming back. I actually don't like you as much as I thought I did.
He's probably not good at anything else in life. He's not good
at sitting around. It was 4 weeks. How does he know?
Have you ever gone on have you ever taken time off of work and by the end you're like, I think I've watched enough Netflix, I have to do something? Like, his scale is different than ours. I do realize that. But I don't think it's that weird. He loves football more than his wife. Not more than his kids. He still brings them to the game, even though they look a mess.
And then what do you think he did when he left training camp for a week and a half or 2 weeks? What do you think that was?
Moving sucks.
Oh, okay. That's what you thought he did?
Well, he probably pays people for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't
think
he's putting couches in the pickup trucks.
I'm so rich. I don't need to be here with these people that are still learning how to catch a ball.
Oh, so he's like, I'm too good for you. I'm taking 2 weeks off, and
him and Gronk probably hung out with what's their dog's name? I can't remember.
Their dog.
Yeah, Gronk.
They have a dog together.
No, Gronk and Camille did.
That would be cool if Tom and.
I'm waiting for the
Tom
day that Gronk's engagement announcement comes out.
I do follow them on TikTok.
I love
They're
Camille.
a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck, Tom and Giselle.
Just keep it clean. There's kids involved.
Well, we see you next week.
But my hair looks a mess too, so whatever. I chose this life. But yeah, maybe I will. I'll show you it.
Oh, she's got to look up her schedule to see if she's going to come next week. Well, I will see you next week no matter what. Trying to convince Matt to come back we need November Matt in the house. So
yeah,
if you're watching,
I'm going to support the Florida economy. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.